Hello and welcome, this is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more BattleTech, picking up right where we left off in the last video in the middle of a priority mission. Well, now I have to deal with all these heavy vehicles that we weren't supposed to have to fight. Although, now that this is a trap, I really don't know. Maybe these would have engaged me anyway. But just kind of annoying when the game tells you, oh, if you stay out of sensor range, these guys won't engage you because their comm system's down, and then they engage you anyway. That kind of pissed me off a little bit, and I took a lot of damage that I really honestly shouldn't have taken, but it is what it is. We can't undo these things now that they've happened.
I hear ya.
Okay, so in this case, I am going to move up. I'd prefer to get a little more over this way.
Uh-huh.
Because I kind of wonder if that depot has hurts or something. Because I'm not seeing anything here that should have had that number of LRMs that we were seeing before. I am going to use Vigilance here. That'll protect me. Okay, what do we want to kill? Manticore should be fairly heavily armored. The Bulldogs, probably not as much. We could split our fire and hit a couple of them. We've got a nice side shot on the Manticore. I think we just full out barrage this thing. And if we get a lot of side hits, we may kill it.
All weapons are go!
This is going to be the most threatening thing that is here. So, there's a little overkill, but it's gone now.
I feel bad about shooting the little guys.
Okay, and then hopefully my mech be able to finish this. We have another batch of Vigilance, so that's good. I think I should probably walk just for the sake of running cool. But screw that. Get in here. Kill these bastards. Use Vigilance again. And this time, I'm going to go after this Bulldog, and we're just going to hit that as hard as we can on the side and kill it, too.
All weapons committed.
This is probably overkill, but again, I don't care. It kills the vehicle and makes sure it's dead.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Alright, here comes that huge salvo of missiles now. A lot of it's missing, though, because of the strong evasion. Whatever is shooting all those missiles, I hope it doesn't have that much ammo, because this is ridiculous. But I'm starting to suspect that may... Oh, we've got more missiles coming my way. Starting to suspect that there's some kind of turret or something going on there. Oh, hello.
Warning. Enemy in rear arc.
Well, that would matter if it landed. Okay. Let's start this off. Do I hit the Bulldog that hasn't moved, or do I go after these lighter mechs?
Good to go.
Oh, we're running pretty hot. I think a punch on a Locust is going to do good work for us, although a punch on a fire starter is nice too, because fire starters are kind of annoying when they can hit you with flamers, so we'll go there and we'll punch this sucker. We don't do a lot of damage, but the important thing is we may knock him out of his evasion, so... And we need to cool off anyway.
Engaging.
There's a Bulldog for us. I think we need to kill that
Damage, Commander.
as a pretty strong priority. Gonna come towards me. Okay. I am going to attack the Bulldog. everything. I can get away with that.
All weapons committed.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm pretty angry at that. And then I'm going to walk. I'm gonna walk over here, and then I'm gonna use vigilance. They're probably the enemy here is probably gonna get in behind me, but there's nothing I can do about that.
Warning.
Oh, I forgot to use vigilance, so never mind.
Recommended level.
Okay.
Waiting on you, Commander.
The idea here is we're getting away. If there's a turret, we're getting away from it. So that's good. So I'll go ahead and jump away. I'll hit the bulldog to try. I don't know why I'm trying to remove its vision, but do it anyway. I'll use vigilance here. And we'll go after the fire starter, I think. So you are going to get that. And that should kill you. And if it doesn't kill you, I'll be pretty angry.
Got it.
This is probably the most overkill ever. Yeah, it was. Thought so. I just had to be sure because it kind of pissed me off that we didn't get it with the Battlemaster. Okay. So I'm going to guess by the fact that we didn't get hit with an absolute salvo of missiles that it is indeed a turret. So if we stay away from it, we'll be fine. Now, what is our objective here? Defeat the ambushers. Where are they? Do I have an arrow where they are? Okay, well, I don't know where they are. Guess we'll just come on up. And we'll use the direct vision we're going to get here. I think it's only going to be long range, so we'll use the long range that we get. We're going to hit the fire starter again. Okay. Our way.
Copy that.
There's a pretty good possibility of doing some serious damage. There, we just took off both of its arms. That means the goodbye flamers, pretty much. I don't think there are really any flamers anywhere else outside those arms. Oh. Okay, well there comes the absolute huge salvo of missiles, so I guess we haven't quite gotten out of the range of that. We're gonna take some damage there, but I'm alright with that being on an Atlas. Should have strong armor. Another salvo that's gonna hit us in the rear, which I'm really not happy about. I meant to use vigilance here and I forgot, but that wouldn't have saved me anyway. Okay, the Directorate must have learned about Lord Madeira's subdermal transponder and cloned the signal. Gunning down there, Samire and I are working to get a fix on his actual location, so I'm not actually surprised by that. Working quickly, Dr. Murad. Work quickly, Dr. Murad. This could be our only chance at finding him.
Not bad, cousin. But I am not finished with you yet.
We'll find out if it still has flamers in a second. The Locust is probably going to get behind me, but there's not a whole lot I can... Oh, well, we're just going to stand still and get murdered. Unless it has the move and fire. I mean, fire and then move. Okay. It does. Kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Okay, so what we want to do here is we want to
Commander?
kill these guys so that they are no longer providing vision. Because that vision is really hurting us. Fortunately, if I fire, my weapons fire is not going to be that accurate. So I am going to have to reserve, I think. That's really frustrating, though. I could go up and hit, but I'm afraid I'm getting too close if I do that. and I'm just going to eat a bunch of missiles. Because they're clearly in range of me, at least on the Atlas. So I'd like to be outside that range if I can, you know, get it working that way. I think I am currently. I'm going to jump up into these woods. We'll attack from that direction. We'll attack in the rear here. I don't have a high chance of hitting, but I'm going to go for it anyway. Fire start's pretty jacked up, so maybe enough.
All weapons are go.
Wow, we actually got some decent accuracy there, despite all that evasion.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Okay.
Good to go.
I may be out of the range now of that all that missile barrage. I'm not really honestly certain. But this is the way I'm going to do this. I'm going to multi-target. You're going to be A. You're going to be B. And it's just going to be the rifle so that we can break through that guard. It's going to be probably a lot of missing, but some of it will land. And it will hurt, and we got out the knockdown, so that should take away. Well, first off, it's going to take away all that evasion. Okay. Well, the missiles haven't hit me yet. Now I'm going to get in here and punch this guy. Maybe I should have moved the Atlas first, because we might get that barrage of missiles. We just killed that guy, and this guy's on the ground, so he may not be able to see. Although, we are getting a red eye there. We didn't get an attack, so maybe we're starting to get out of that range. Just to be a little bit more certain, I am going to move here with an attempt to make that range closer, and then we're just going to take out the locust, so that if there is vision, it goes away. And if we see no missiles hit me, then I think I've proved the concept. I'm going to turn off the AC-20, though. Mostly because that's wasted. Go for center torso to try and get the kill.
Confirmed.
Alright, dead.
Follow me.
Well, that was a percentage of the ambushers, so I guess that counts.
Enough of these games, Kamea. Do you want to win little Alex back? Come and find me. We'll be waiting for you. Won't we, Lord Madeira?
Okay, well, if there's supposed to be dialogue there, we just missed it because this pop-up happened. Lady Arano, I've got a fix on Lord Madeira's transponder signal. He is being moved. It looks like they're taking him to the most heavily reinforced Directorate stronghold on Goldra. Miss Meyer, I need you to pick us up and carry us to Alexander's APC. It's the only way we can reach him before it's too late. That's a negative, Lady Urano. I'm reading dozens of anti-aircraft guns and missile turrets around that stronghold. If I tried to fly you in, they'd blow me out of the sky. Damn it, what are our options? If you take off at a dead sprint, you might be able to catch them. It'll be pretty dicey, though I'm seeing a lot of mechs between you and Lord Madeira, and we'll have no time to retrieve the evidence that he gathered. The evidence can wait. We have to... Damn it. That intel is vital to our war effort, and it's nearly in our grasp. I cannot risk the future of the Reach for one man. Sir Oliveira, I need you to give me the coordinates of Lord Madeira's dead drop. Forgive me, Alexander, but your rescue will have to wait. After that, Lady Urano, I'm marking the coordinates on your map now.
Every fiber of my being is screaming at me to not abandon Lord Madeira, to drop everything and rescue him, as I know he'd rescue me. In leaving him, I betray myself.
It's the right call, and it's what he wanted you to do, for your people.
All right, well, we don't know what he was going to say there.
He'll live. Have faith in that, and press on. It's the only thing you can do.
Okay. I don't know what this is. This could be what was slinging a bunch of missiles at me. I don't really know. I think we reserve here. I think that's the wiser move to do. I'm just afraid the Battle Master has no cover here. Okay, well that worked out, I guess.
Yes, Commander.
I'm gonna jump. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to do, but at that kind of range, looks like only the LRM is gonna fire anyway, so we should be all right.
Jump jets.
It is a Bulldog. Okay, well that clearly wasn't what was firing all that nonsense at. So we're going to skirt around this depot and go nowhere near it, because I do suspect that there's some kind of like massive LRM turret or something that was just really firing a lot of crap at me. So I'd prefer not to have anything to do with that. Alright, I'm going to jump in here. I'll put my guard up in case maybe we've gotten too close. Vigilance. Hit this guy with everything we have.
All weapons committed.
The Directorate must fall.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Okay. Got another vehicle here. We should reserve. I can't reserve. And I can't see it. So I think we move. Guess it doesn't matter either way. But I'm gonna sprint with the Atlas. Gonna be left behind probably. Yeah, I'm not too surprised that they're trying to bait her, though. With Lord Madeira. If I do a jump, no. The sprint will carry me further. These two mechs are going to really slow me down.
Going turbo!
And the fact that they, you know, gave me an Atlas is going to limit my ability to chase full sprint to rescue him anyway. It's a Manticore. Going to be able to fire at me. And it lands. I love the fact that evasion almost never seemingly does anything. Oh, that time it did something. So we got a PPC carrier there.
Ready for orders.
Okay, I'm gonna jump in the water. And then what? Guess I'll use Vigilance just to protect myself, because we've taken quite a beating on the quick draw as is. And I'd like to, you know, limit that a bit, especially as I may be getting too close to the depot. Hopefully that's not the case.
Got it.
But I think the Battle Master and the quick draw working together may be able to be enough. That's, I guess, a viable enough spot.
Engaging jump jets.
We're going to eat some damage here from that PPC carrier, and there's not a whole lot I can do about it. Okay, fire away. Please die. Thank you.
For the Regan people.
Enemy unit destroyed.
We still don't have vision of it, so
Reading you loud and clear.
a sprint again.
Confirmed.
Yeah, so that thing is just going to be able to do what it wants. Because they have a lot of things that act at initiative level 1.
Sprinting!
So, we're not going to be able to wait it out. Doesn't have vision though, and it is walking away from me, so... Alright, I'll take it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here... Well, first thing I'm gonna do...
Receiving you.
Well, we could go all out here after this thing, but I don't know. I don't like the look of that. So instead, I'm going to jump over this way, and I'll just sensor lock it so that we may have a chance of doing some long-range firepower, but this stage, I don't know if anybody's even in range to hit this thing. But it's worth a try.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, so in this case, I am going to jump just so I get a little bit more distance. The shot's going to be probably not the best, but hey, it's something. Okay, fire.
To die.
Maybe I should have used Precision Strike there. That's okay, though. Could use it with Maya, I guess.
Standing by.
He's going to have a little bit more long range of a shot. Okay, now we can use the Precision Strike. We'll hit the side that's already been hit, and that should kill it. And that's the main thing that I see in the way of us doing our... Oh, of course, none of them hit. Alright. Well, I'll jump up here and take it out. Hopefully we're not getting too close to the depot. Yeah. Super overkill.
Follow me to victory.
Oh, we needed to make sure it was dead.
Enemy unit destroyed. Warning. Heat exceeding recommended level.
Alright. I'm kind of surprised was... Oh, okay, we're not in combat anymore. I was going to say, I would be surprised if we're still in combat.
Affirmative.
Coordinates received.
Right that way. You are going to jump up.
Engaging jump jets.
No contacts yet. These two are going to be delayed significantly unless I take them over this way, which I don't want to do. So, especially as I honestly don't know if we can make it up here. So, I'll go this way and I'll see if there's a way up. But honestly, you know, one way to check that.
I hear ya.
Yeah, if Glitch can't make it up, it may just be one of those things where, yeah, if Glitch can't make it up, then the Atlas isn't going to be able to make it up. So I'll try going this way, but we may not have a way up. And I have to get there with all 4 units, so this is going to take a while. Okay, well, we'll slow down, just, you know, to let them catch up. But I'll tell you, if I run all the way over here and there is no way across... Oh, does the dark blue mean we can't go into that water? Let's check that. Yep. So I have to go that way.
Tell me what you need.
Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, I'm gonna scout a little bit ahead,
Aye, aye.
so I know what to expect. Doesn't look like we're encountering anything. Alright, come on, Kamea.
I'll make it happen.
That is exactly what I was afraid of. Alright, well, there's nothing I can do about it.
Got it.
They shouldn't be able to do too much to me. I'll try sprinting away. Don't know if we have the speed on the mech for that to happen.
I copy.
Alright, so we're going to be in combat.
Yes, Commander.
I don't really see a point in reserving.
Jumping.
Okay.
Yes, I hear you.
So, we'll sprint. As long as they can't see me, we'll be alright. So, I guess I'm just going to do a normal move. We'll be outside their vision range. They might sensor lock me. There's not really anything I can do about that. And the ones that are not in range, yeah, I think I'm screwed here. I'm going to take a lot of damage, but there's nothing I can do about it. If they can't sensor lock me, then I'm fine.
Engaging jump jets.
Good to go.
And I could go back and engage those turrets, but, oops, I only did a... Whoops.
Waiting for orders.
Just so that I don't have to, sit through anything. So we managed to get through that. They didn't sensor lock me, so it's not a big deal. We should be able to sprint away now. I would hope, anyway.
I'm listening.
But you can't underestimate how slow freaking Atlas is. Okay, it looks like I can get out of that without them seeing.
I've got a bandit on my screen.
Alright. Now we'll just be pulling away, so they don't do anything at this point. Not going to.
Waiting on
Okay,
you,
we need
Commander.
to sprint, not walk. You know, I honestly expected us to actually have to engage things here. This is kind of a little weird, just like casually strolling up here with the ball and chain that the Atlas is, that they make you take in this mission.
What's up, boss?
You have my attention.
Alright. So, I'm gonna go in the woods at first, but then I'll eventually get onto the road. I just want to go straight out rather than over this way, so we avoid this crap. Okay.
What can I do for you?
Start using jump jets so we get up there faster. This is going to be amazing fun once we get the Atlas in here. We'll probably just take the road all the way up.
Standing by.
Okay, and once we pull away here, we'll also not have to deal with the turrets anymore. Sprint. I guess I'll go that. I'm not sure if I'm gaining enough distance from the turrets. Nope, I'm not. There's another turn of this nonsense.
Waiting for orders. Affirmative.
Alright, we're in there with most of our mechs. I guess I'll walk over this way. Save us some time.
Commander? Confirmed. Holding.
Standing by.
Okay, sprint down the road.
Taking
Break contact here, please. You haven't broken contact yet, so we have another
I
turn of
hear
this
ya.
nonsense. Well, I'll keep moving with the Highlander because Highlander's slow, and we don't know where we're going to need to go after this. This may just end the mission, but I will point out if this is the end of the mission, that this is yet another mission that ends in absolute tedium that is kind of boring and...
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
Hunkering down.
Alright,
Reading you loud and clear.
let's break that contact now.
I'm on it.
Okay, now we've broken the contact. I can do this,
I'm moving.
get a little bit faster results.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
I'll do what you ask.
Got it.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
So now you know why I'm so happy that the Highlander has jump jets. I guess I'll go to the edge here.
Location confirmed.
Alright, we're receiving the data now, Lady Arano. Commander, I'm gonna have to ask you to stay near the relay until the upload is finished. Keep it protected. You know the drill, and just a heads up. You've got enemy reinforcements on the way. Yeah, I noticed. Guess you're gonna brace. So do we have to stay all in this area, all four of us? Okay, well that's gonna be interesting. Trying to think of the best place to put myself.
Taking the high road.
Because we can, you know, build up evasion while we're here. I sprinted. I'm an idiot. Ah. Always trips me up that it defaults to... I wanted to walk and then guard, but I just messed that up royally. So guess who's going to be taking a bunch of damage? So annoying. I was also trying not to heat myself up. I should have just jumped. I feel like an idiot, because that's what I should have done.
Affirmative.
Oh well. What's done is done. I might as well reserve here. I don't know if this is going to be endless waves or if it's just going to be what we see here. There's quite a few opponents. I'll be very lucky if they do not get close enough to get vision. They're actually going after the Atlas. Probably because of the train. Okay. So the frustrating thing for me is going to be, how the heck do I use
Ready for orders.
the Battlemaster here? Maybe jumping over here will be okay. Here I think we just reserve. Okay. Battlemaster first. Jump. I want to maximize what vision I can get. So they're going to be jumping here. And I will use Vigilance. So we have a Commando and you have an Enforcer. I don't know if this Disturb line of sight. I think we're going to do a multi-target here. You're going to be A, and you're going to be B. And A is only going to get a single medium laser. And it will be, I guess, this one. So, anything else will be B? Okay, fire.
Engaging
This is just a burn through evasion.
targets.
We missed. That's alright. Okay, now it is going to be up to us to murder the enforcer.
Yes,
Okay,
I hear you.
so unfortunately for you, you don't have the most useful abilities on the... And you also cannot get direct line of sight of anyone. We'll go with you last. Go to glitch.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright, so we have both direct and indirect vision. So I'm just going to stay right where I am. So you're going to be A, B, fire away.
Line them up and I'll shoot them down, Commander.
We're doing good work on that commando.
Tell me what you need.
Good to go.
I hate the fact that you have to stay in this box. It turns any build that you have to use maneuverability into kind of crap. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can go outside the box, but I'm not going to risk it. Especially if it's a time limit thing. We'll open up on the Enforcer. We've already done
Locked on
decent damage
target.
there.
You have my attention.
Alright. You can attack. Alright, let's see what we can do by moving. Just a little bit of a step back. You could face more like that. We'll use Vigilance here,
I'm on the move.
because you have no way of protecting yourself. Okay, Vigilance. Okay, so this is going to be, you know, fairly self-explanatory. She is such a terrible shot. So there. She does have no breaching shot, or does she? She have breaching shot, yeah, okay. And then, we're going to turn on the AC-20. AC-20 doesn't have a great chance to shoot here, but we've got plenty of shots at this stage of the game. We only have to last, what, 4 turns? So we might as well just fire it and hope.
I'll make it happen.
But I'm used to having pilots that have, you know, good accuracy, and being forced to have somebody in my squad that has not a really good setup. I have no idea if the AC-20 landed, by the way, either. Because of the slow pan. Alright, well, not too bad. Did a good job of messing up the Forcer. The Hunchback will be a problem when it gets here, but we really couldn't hit it with much because of the way the train. Okay, the Atlas is going to take some damage. We put Vigilance up, so fine. Got some mechs on this side. I think we'll be able to handle that, alright? Alright, what to do, what to do?
Receiving you.
Yeah, if I were to jump, I jumped there. Could get up my evasion, and I could hammer the... I think that the Enforcer's the right call.
I copy.
We should need to keep that evasion up by jumping back and forth in the box. Let's hit the Enforcer.
Affirmative.
Might be able to take its other arm off. Before it gets a chance to go. Fortunately, no, but for the shot. Almost fell down, too. Hit my Highlander. Well, they've got the vision, so if they've got the long-range missiles, we'll be seeing them.
I've been sensor locked.
Oh, interesting. The quick draw has been sensor locked. Not really necessary, but it does burn through the evasion. Not going to be happy with what you're about to do. Ah, so you're the medium laser one. Well, if it's going to hit anybody, hitting the Atlas is alright with me. Okay, we've got a Thunderbolt here. Again, hitting the Atlas, I'm perfectly fine with that. Now what we need to do is we need to build up enough morale so that we can get our Atlas vigilance again. At least that's the idea. But I'm not going to be able to get that in my Battlemaster. So it's time to retreat. And I think that the Battlemaster's job is going to be to delete... you know, I say retreat. Let's hit the Hunchback. Then we'll retreat.
All weapons committed.
Now, what do you think of that?
Engaging jump jets.
I didn't pay attention to my heat, but I think we'll be alright. Okay. Here, I'm going to reserve.
I'm reserving.
We want to get Kamea that morale.
Waiting for orders.
The best way to do that is to kill somebody, so... I'm just afraid I'm going to overkill the Enforcer if I put too much damage on it, so... I am going to multi-target here. I feel like I'm going to regret this, but... You're A, and the Hunchback's going to be B, because that is, No, I can't go B then. I guess we'll go B on the Commando. So, E is going to be all this stuff. Oof. Not going to do that. I'm not doing this shot because I'm afraid that Kamea is the blocked line of sight, so anything that misses will hit her. So we don't want to do that. So I guess we're going to split our targets. You're going to be A, and you're going to be B. So everything except the LRM-20 is going to hit the Enforcer and probably kill it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, overkill. But
Directorate must fall.
we had to get
Gotcha.
that morale up, so... Okay, we have LRMs. I bet you that's the damn turret. How close are we to that? Could it realistically hit me from that kind of distance? Maybe. Didn't fire at me last time, though. So it must be something with this spot. It can just maybe barely reach. Kind of annoying, though. Alright.
Yes,
Well, you
I
should
did.
have the ability to get a vigilance up now. So, we'll go ahead and use that ability. And I'm going to use Kamea to just try and kill the Hunchback. We'll do a split target, though, because the LRM-20 is not very effective at that range. So you're going to be A, you're going to be B, and B is going to be everything else, but we're going to probably have to turn some of this junk off. So, ER large laser. Pulse laser. Okay, well, we're not firing that much at the Hunchback, but hopefully it lands. You know, the other thing I could do is I could just turn off the LRM-20, and that might be enough. So let me take a look at that. And then like a pulse laser. Alright, I'd rather have that and just do as much damage as we can to the Hunchback. Please hit AC 20. Yeah, we got it. Okay. It's gonna remove some of the firepower in front of us. Not a lot, but some. Okay, 2 more rounds. It's gonna be a little bit longer of a video, but I just want to get this one done because we only have the 2 rounds to last, I'm guessing. And honestly, I think we can pull out a kill of a lot of these things that are attacking me. Oh, where did we jump here? All right. You're just gonna run away? That's fine with me. You're not, but you're gonna spider, so probably not high on my priority list. Okay. So let's start this sucker off.
Orders?
I really don't know what options I have here as far as engaging things. We're not running that hot, so just the chance to hit some of these guys is kind of terrible. You. Something. We could go after the Thunderbolt with this kind of move. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this jump.
Acknowledged.
I also want to see what this is. It's a Shadowhawk. Okay, well, the Thunderbolt is my most accurate target, so I might be able to take this arm out if I can concentrate my fire on it. Not really much in the way of concentration, but hey, we did some damage to it. And they continue to go after the Highlander. We can handle it. At least I think we can. Yeah, but the enemy's doing a good job of keeping moving, which is going to make them a harder target. Oh, you coming in for a punch, are you? Well, I can punch you back. Oh, you lowered my initiative. Oh no. My initiative of 1 has been lowered to 1. You did burn through my guard, though, so I'm going to take damage. I'm not happy about. Okay. Well, I think Kamea is going to punch the Hunchback here. We do 140 damage if we land, which is pretty good. So I'm going to do that. We're running pretty hot, so we need to cool off anyway.
Going hand to hand.
Okay.
Inflicting heavy damage.
I mean, that is a conflict we will eventually win if it continues. And then I think we focus on the Thunderbolt as it's our best target here, so...
I hear ya.
I say that. I need to move, so I don't eat LRMs in my back again. I'm gonna walk, though, because I don't know what else I can do here. And we'll try and take out the Hunchback so the Atlas doesn't have to worry about it anymore. I mean, nothing else I think is as good of a target for us, so... I don't think this is overkill, necessarily. Hunchbacks can be pretty heavily armored, so from the front,
Enemy mech destroyed.
I think it was worth unloading there.
Heat exceeding recommended level.
Alright, well, there comes those LRMs, so I guess I am not able to avoid them. They have a lot of evasion up, though, so it's pretty long-ranged and what have you, so... Okay, now it's Glitch's turn.
What can I do for ya?
I think we focus entirely on the Thunderbolt now. That's our new target. Precision strike here. I don't think it calls for it. Not at the moment. We could use that morale for other things. Okay, Commando. Probably going to get the back of the Atlas. As a matter of fact, a lot of our enemies going to get the back. Oh no, you're just going to walk in front of us. All right. Well, I can't retaliate by punching you, despite it being very tempting. Okay, kill the enemy, come on. Fighter, who may take my back. Not if you move over that way. You're lucky with that much evasion. The evasion that doesn't tend to do anything.
Taking heavy hits, Commander.
Alright, well we only have one more round of this nonsense. So
Receiving
I'm gonna go straight after the... I am gonna jump. Maybe I can get away from those LRMs. I don't know, but I'm gonna try. But we're just gonna open up on the Thunderbolt.
lifting off.
The Commander's a tempting target, and I may end up going after that, but we'll try and take out the Thunderbolt while we're at it. If I precision strike here, we'd lower him down an initiative point, but that wouldn't matter. So we'll just go at him with what we've got. Hopefully we do enough damage here. Did get the knockdown, so maybe the precision strike would have been the right call because we would have lowered him down to initiative. But that's okay. We didn't destroy any of his weapons, so he's going to get up. We're taking some rear hits there. Get up and probably unload on the Atlas. The Atlas may actually take some serious damage here because it has taken serious damage, and it will be full damage. It gets a chance to go. I'm going to guess the Shadowhawk will go after its rear as well. Or not. Kind of a strange move. We're going to back off. Well, we kind of got lucky there with some of that missing. Okay, well we now have enough morale here to get vigilance up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
I'm on it.
I think the Battle Master is going to go after the Commando. So we'll leave it to that. But I would like to take this guy out if I can. We're going to fire everything at him. He's at AC-20. Okay, good. There's a lot of damage. There we go.
For the Oregon people. Target eliminated.
Well, if our goal is to kill everybody, we're doing not too bad. So, as I mentioned, my goal here with my character is just to take out the Commando. I'm just going to do that right from where I am. And we don't want to overheat, so I'm going to turn off a medium laser or something. Turn off that one.
Engaging target.
Alright, that's super overkill, but I want to make sure it died. Goodbye.
Enemy mech destroyed.
So now we're looking at not that many mechs left. Oh, that's right, I can move after doing that. Sure. I'll walk over, Mike.
Warning. Heat exceeding recommended level.
Just a wave of LRMs? Yeah, it seems like we can't avoid those, huh? Well, they make me stay in this area, so it's possible that I can't escape it. Okay.
Good to go.
Well, I'm gonna guess I have to move here if I want to be able to do anything, so... go ahead and jump here. We'll open up on the Shadowhawk,
I leap. I soar.
which is one of our only remaining serious threats.
Got it.
If a lot of this stuff lands, it's not going to feel too good for him. Alright, well, that looks like it. Who's this, cousin? You're running, leaving Lord Madeira behind? I thought you would do anything for each other. I will take him back from you, Victoria, personally. I look forward to it, Kamea. In the interim, know that your dearest friend will languish as I languish in Lord Corosis's dungeons. I will make him suffer in your stead. I know what I'm abandoning him to, Victoria, as does he. Alexander is more courageous than either of us. If you hurt him, I will kill you myself. I swear that on my father's name.
Mission successful.
Okay, we did it. Alright, so victory. Let's get our salvage. Okay, so out of all of this, probably the Thunderbolt is the only thing I really care about. Let's see if we have any special weapons first. Couple of medium lasers that are pretty good. So we'll grab them. Not really much in the way of... Well, these are more tempting. Medium lasers. I mean, I don't really use SRM4s all that much, so are they really that tempting? I mean, I use them occasionally. Okay, I don't see anything else that's all that fantastic. But medium lasers are super common, so getting special medium lasers seems to be a lot better than getting some special SRM4s. Because in most cases, I'd rather use SRM6s. So I'll grab one, but the others can wait. All right, confirm. So unfortunately, we didn't get the other one. Insurance policy. Dr. Murad, have you gotten that archive cracked open? I want to know what's inside, and I want to know it now. Yes, Lady Urano, I just finished cracking the encryption. There's a lot here. Ledgers, spreadsheets, cost analysis, and a single hollow file. I recognize the coding on that file. My father authorized his archivists and House Madeira to install a hollow recording system in Urano Palace before his death. It was meant to preserve an ongoing record of important diplomatic events. The system must still be active, and Alexander's family has access to it. All right, let's see what we lost Lord Madeira for. Roger that, Commander. Here goes. I understand your hesitancy, daughter. It's a difficult thing, what I'm asking you to do. This galaxy is a hard, uncaring place. If your directorate is to thrive, we must be even harder. I have no qualms about killing for the greater glory of the Directorate, Father, but this, please, help me understand. Show me the wisdom in carrying out this attack, because I cannot see it myself. From your perspective, Victoria, think about the reach, beyond the periphery. Our Directorate is growing stronger, but we stand among giants. The successor states, we are nothing. In-pot dictatorship and a galactic backwater, to be ignored or crushed as they please. If we are to survive in the long term, we need a strong ally. But we have nothing to offer in return, so they're the ones that did the chemical weapon attack. We cannot change our circumstances. The reach is comparatively small and poor. That is how it will remain. What we can do is shift the political balance of the periphery. By engineering conflict, we can give ourselves value as a buffer state and an ally of convenience. By doing this, perdition, you'll create the conflict you seek. Yes. Your target is a port city that serves as the primary supplier of Perdition's aerospace bases. A chemical strike there will look like a backdoor attempt to undermine Calderon's military readiness. You assume that the method of attack was chosen for the purpose of plausible deniability, and when he points his finger at House Davian in response, I will quietly approach him with an offer of support. And if this embroils us in a war with the Federated Suns, it won't. Calderon will not strike without proof, and despite his fears to the contrary, the periphery is beneath House Davian's notice. We'll be the Concordate's silent partners in a Cold War that never goes hot, and the Reach will grow stronger than it ever could on its own. If our attack fails, if I'm caught, then our Directorate will perish, and us alongside it. But inaction isn't an option, Victoria. An alliance built on a lie is better than no alliance at all, and our Directorate cannot survive definitely in a vacuum. Cannot trust a task this sensitive to a mercenary. It has to be someone who truly loves the Reach and who understands the price of failure. I enjoy ordering you to do this, but I am trying to accomplish in 5 years what House Arano should have done across a span of 3 lifetimes. Safeguard the Reach on such a short timetable. Risks must be taken. Sacrifices have to be made. Show me that you are the defender of the realm that I know you to be, and accept this terrible responsibility. Not for me, but for our people. For the Reach. I understand, Father. I'll do what you ask. For the glory of the Reach. Video feed winks out. Test pattern replaces it. Gods, it doesn't even matter what else is in the archive. With this, we could return the Tarians against the Directorate. Protector Calderon will want Espinosa's head on a plate. And let's go ahead and serve it to him. Must admit, there's a certain poetry in that idea. I'm marking the evidence with my personal seal and sending it to the Tarian government. When they respond, we'll find out whether all of this was worth it. But in the meantime, we need to focus on getting Lord Madeira back. Beyond the throne world, wouldn't make sense for them to take him anyplace else. I agree with that. Agreed, but if we move on Oromodir directly, the Directorate's naval fleet will attack our flank from their base on that place. If, on the other hand, we attack and liberate House Parada, there will be nothing my uncle can do to prevent us from invading Coromodir. We'll have him by the throat. I'll take my leave of you, Mouse Gunner. I have allies to rally and army to marshal. The restoration will summon you when our forces have been assembled for the assault. We'll keep doing our thing until we receive your summons. Back to work, people. If we're going to stage an assault on that place, we're going to need all the firepower we can muster. You all know what that means, so let's get to it. That means we have to take some side contracts until it's available. Okay, well, the same message we always get. Alright, well, let's go ahead and wrap this one up. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.